7 Congress MPs have now been suspended for unruly behaviour in Parliament. These are MPs who apparently threw paper after rushing into the well of the House. Remember, there have been several cautions and warnings from Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla and those who have substituted for him. There's been utter disruption in Parliament ever since, the second half of the budget session began, with Congress MPs refusing to allow any legislative business to happen. All opposition MPs, in fact, demanding a discussion on the Delhi riots and the violence that has left 48 people dead and many, many others injured. The Speaker, for his part, has resisted any discussion or adjournment motion on the Delhi violence, saying if any discussion happens, it will happen now only after Holi, which is on the 10th of the month. So a discussion, the earliest that a discussion can happen is on the 11th. Now, opposition MPs have been completely resistant to this idea and not allowed any legislative business to take place. Now, they're being taken up for that. 7 Congress MPs suspended for throwing paper at the Speaker. Sunil Prabhu joining us at this point. Sunil, we've been seeing those absolutely unruly scenes in Parliament and all opposition MPs really making that point about, alleging partisan behaviour on the part of the Speaker, and now 7 have been suspended.
That's right. 7 have been suspended. This, of course, comes in the backdrop of the government avoiding a discussion on the most important matter, which is exercised an entire nation. Communal riots in the city of Delhi, in particular Northeast Delhi. The Home Minister, along with the Prime Minister, have avoided a discussion and have not even entered Parliament ever since the Holi, after Parliament was resumed. Now, of course, they say that they will have a discussion after the Holi break when the situation is conducive for a discussion, basically saying that members of Parliament cannot have conducive behavior. But, of course, as I speak, Ankita, the Congress MPs led by Mr. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, along with the suspended MPs, Mr. Gaurav Gogoi, Mr. Manickam Tagore, Mr. T.N. Prathapan, amongst others, are protesting and speaking to the media, saying that this is completely unacceptable. It's in this backdrop, as you're well aware, that the Parliament had to be adjourned because they had, cutting aside for political differences, they were ready to discuss about coronavirus, and yet a BJP-supported MP made that remark about the fact that Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi should be investigated since they have an Italian connection for coronavirus, which led to the adjournment of the House. And then, of course, subsequently, how things unfolded at 2 o'clock when the government wanted to go ahead and try to pass the bills in the din. It's in this backdrop that we are seeing the temple of democracy now under a serious contention. The members of Parliament have already conveyed to the Speaker that they are upset with his partisan behaviour and that they are ready. If you want to run the 17th Lok Sabha, run it like this, suspend people and carry on. But they are not going to be mute spectators and ensure that democracy is throttled in this manner. So they are quite vehement. The Speaker staying away for the last 2 days. As I said, the Prime Minister and the Home Minister have not come to both houses of Parliament. While they've come to Parliament, they haven't come to either the Rajya Sabha or the Lok Sabha. They have stayed away. And it's in this context now that there has been a huge difference of opinion. And this, as some MPs said, tomorrow it will be our chance to be suspended, but they will continue their struggle to fight for what they believe is one of the most horrific incidents that have taken place in recent times after 1984 in the city of Delhi, and they would like to continue to raise people's issues, in particular the Delhi riots.